Hi there, we've got a few more lamps. Some are a little bit different, so what we'll do, we'll go through each one of them in turn, and I'll mention things I would know about it, or hopefully know about it. If not, then someone out there can probably fill me in. Anyhow, a lot of these lamps came from that collector who I bought those figural lamps from, and they're quite interesting. Anyhow, let's start with a non-lamp. We have a Tungar rectifier. This one's unusual in as much as it's got two electrodes, or anodes, which you feed up to, so that would be in fact full wave rectification, and between those you've got a very strong heating coil. If I can try and make it so you can see it, in there's the heating coil. This lamp is obviously brand new, of many years ago, GES or Mogul base. There's the name on there. It's made in England, Edison. Now the box tells you more. Here's the box, the Tungar valve. Shows a picture of a similar one, although that one shows half wave rectification. There's only one anode to it. The amps and volts, which is worn out after the many years this was used in. These were used, as see, in chargers for car batteries, either a home use or a garage use. Very long time ago, possibly 1930s. Anyhow, it's made by Edison, a name that I've mentioned before. Tungar rectifier and battery charger. More information on the end. Anyhow, an unusual item, something that doesn't turn up every day of the week. The Tungar valve, or rectifier, as it should be really called. Anyhow, let's go to a real lamp. We have a sodium lamp, or a natrium, and this is made by Nice Clear Etch Tesla, very well known name, made in the Czech Republic. It's possibly not that old. It's got their trademark down there. I can't show you the innards because it's sealed, but there'll be a tube in there, an arc tube, and the light would probably be yellow, or yellow into slight a whitey. We can show you the box. There's the box it came in, made in Czech Republic. Careless handling can cause explosion. There's the wattage, 70 watts. You would have to run this lamp with gear. You can't just screw it into a normal household fitting and expect it to work. There'll be an almighty bang and the lamp would probably end up in several, or if not many pieces. There we are, one sodium lamp. Now, what I'm going to show you now is a little bit different. This is, I should put a mystery question up, but I'm not going to. Unfortunately, the filament is actually not working, it's blown. It's a pity because I think that's the only one of these I've got. It's a Flytex. Now, the idea is to, that little dip there, you would put in tablets, and as the lamp warms up, it would vaporise this and kill any bugs or mosquitoes that were floating about at the time. I don't think very legal now, but nevertheless, it's an interesting item to show you. I've got the box. Now it's the Flytex insect lamp and deodorizer with packet of tablets. Well, the tablets are not there anymore. It's made in England, 60 watts, with a good old bayonet cap. Don't think I can say much more about this. The Flytex bug killer. Now, while we're on about bug killers, we've got another one here. This is an American version, Champ insect bulb. Scientific new insect control for homes and commercial use. Contains 2 months supply of vaporising Champ pellets. And there's the Champ pellets inside there. As the carton says, you just plug it in, no fuss, let it warm up, apply the tablets in the lamp, or on the lamp. You've got instructions there which I'm not going to read out. I'll show it slowly, so if anyone is interested they can pause the show and see what it says. Now let me show you the bulb. Here we are, one Champ lamp. Now, you've got your dip there that you'd put the tablets in. That's if you were using it vertical. If you wanted to lay it down or have it in a side, you could apply it in that dip. So the lamp will work, or the heating effect can be shown in both positions, upright or on its side. As far as I know, this is a worker. I don't think it's ever been used. The base is a normal Edison screw, but got an unusual centre contact, and that would indicate to me that it's made so that you can, in fact, if it's in a holder, you don't want it to stop like that when it's screwed in, you want it to stop like that. So by having that tensioned, it will make contact and give you that little bit of freedom of movement, so that if it was on its side, it would be looking like that, so you would hold the tablets. And now there's the Champ. It's not too clear what it says on there, but it's I think they just make it out. Anyhow, we'll put the Champ away. Now, still on this type of lamp, many years ago, when I lived in Wimbledon, or near Wimbledon, I suppose what would the year be? 60s? They brought out a lamp or a bulb which you could put tablets into and it would heat up, and there's the actual lamp. It's called a Vulcan. Remember it as if it was yesterday. In fact, I bought one to protect my plants in the greenhouse. I had a little greenhouse in those days. It was only a small one, but nevertheless, this is where that lamp went. Not this one, but one very much like it. I can show you the bulb. There with the Vulcan. Excuse the tag of paper in there, that's just more or less to show that it's never been used. You would, before using, you would have pulled that out. The two holes in the glass is to put in the vaporizing tablets. The center stem is a heater. It's not on a filament. Well, it's a filament. It's an element which is kept, I believe, under sand. It looks like it's sand. Then yeah, that would warm up when it was screwed in. This is the Edison version. And you'd put the tablets in, they would become liquefied. So you want to put them in such a way as it's that way around, so or up right slightly, so you don't lose any liquid out of the two filling holes. And you say you screw it in, and it would give a rather a strong pungent smell, which hopefully would kill all your bugs. These days you probably wouldn't be allowed to have these. We're so very careful what insecticides and things you bring into the greenhouse, so much so that the bugs tend to win. But anyhow, that's the Vulcan. Now, the last one of these that I've got to show you is this one. Show the little box it came in. It's the Philips Insector, whatever that is in Dutch. It has the lamp, the holder, and also shows the plug, which is a Continental plug, the 2-pin. Let's have a look at it. First of all, these are the tablets. You would put some of those into the dip, the lamp. Let me show you the lamp. There's the lamp, there's the dip. It's just a normal, well, it's not normal, it's a screw-in bulb, which I believe there's a wattage on there if I can find it. Well, Philips 220, 230 volt, 25 watts. That screws in. Obviously it would sit upright and you would put the tablets in there, and once again when it was plugged in, the bulb, heat would come into action and it would cause vaporization. So this one is the Philips version. Now leaving those, let's have a look at a projector lamp. Now these are not used now. It's Fuji, and their little diagram shows in the background Mount Fuji, which is famous obviously in Japan. Industrial Company Limited, Fuji electric lamp, and it is a projector lamp, which I will show you. It's got a flattened, I think that refers to the shape that once it goes in to the projector. These were expensive. I don't know, as I say, I didn't buy it. It's got on there £13.99. It's type A1 stroke 17. It's 8 volts at 50 watts. Let me show you the bulb. There we are. The actual lamp. It's Japanese made. You've got a little window. You've got a reflector at the back. If I can show you the filament. There's the filament intact. And the light would obviously come out of that window. 50 watt. It would possibly have to be used with a fan to keep it cool. It's not as high wattage as some of these you come across, but nevertheless it's high enough. And this would have been used, I think, in a slide projector. Things now you very rarely see. I know when I started going to the Cactus Society meetings, slide projectors were all the rage, and it was a regular thing to see them being used. I can think of the Kodak Carousel, which in its day was an excellent projector. But now, mainly it's done by the old computer. Such is modernisation, such is how things have improved. Anyway, still leaves interesting bits to show you. Right, so you all haven't gone to sleep. I'll put these up. Any comments please make. Please like, please subscribe. All the things you do on YouTube. And once again, thanks for watching. And let's hope that this has caused a bit of interest. I don't even know what to really put these under. Vintage bulbs or unusual bulbs. Anyway, I'll think of that when the film's uploading. By the way, my uploading speed has increased marvellously after getting in touch with British Telecom. So whatever it was, they've cleared it, and it's now a pleasure to actually upload stuff. So I will leave you. I use my lamp there, which is a Dazer, an American Dazer. The old German phone, which I'll probably put up in my phone section. Anyhow, I'm going to stop talking, and thank you once again for watching. Thank you.